Shabbat Shalom, Shari Torah. On Shabbat, we often talk about what it means to be a good person. On Friday evenings, sitting around the Shabbat table, we sometimes give blessings to our children, and sometimes there's a custom to even share a blessing to our spouses. Many of us know the phrases of Eshet Chayil, the woman of valor, from the book of Proverbs, which again is traditionally sung on Friday evening around the Shabbat table. This week's Parashat Korach, offers a surprising answer through a lesser-known biblical character of what does it mean to be a great wife in particular. Parashat Korach tells the story of Korach's rebellion against Moses and Aaron. Korach gathers all his followers to challenge Moses and Aaron's leaderships, and among them is named a person named On ben Pelet. On ben Pelet. Most people have never heard from him, and that's because he disappears from the story almost as quickly as he appears. There's a story in the Talmud that explains why. You see, when On ben Pelet came home and told his wife, Mrs. On ben Pelet, unnamed, that he joined Korach's rebellion, she challenged him. She said, "What exactly do you have to gain from this?" she asked. "If Moses and Aaron remain the leaders, you'll still be a follower. If Korach becomes the leader, you'll still be a follower. Why are you risking everything for somebody else's fight?" She saw something that her husband could not. She recognized that he was being swept up by the crowd, caught up in the middle in the excitement of the rhetoric of a movement that was not really about him. The rabbis say that she took matters into her own hands and she gave him wine, put him to sleep, and prevented him from joining the rebellion. And while Korach and his followers met their match and their tragic end, On ben Pelet was spared. The rabbis connect her actions to a verse from Proverbs that says that the wisdom of a woman builds in her house. They teach that this verse refers to the wife of On ben Pelet. And what makes her remarkable is not simply that she saved her husband's life. That was remarkable. It is that she's willing to tell him a difficult truth. She loved him enough to challenge him. She saw his blind spots when he could not. She protected him from the worst, and she made him a better version of himself. The story reminds us that the people who love us most are not always the people who agree with us most. Sometimes the greatest gift of a spouse, a friend, a partner, a colleague can offer the courage to say, "I think you might be making a mistake." And we all need people like that in our lives who can help us see that which we cannot. And we should strive to be that kind of person for those that we love. So may we have the wisdom to listen to those who are closest to us, to that spark of hard truth. And may we have the courage to share with them the love and the time in which we all want to give to somebody to make them better. Shabbat Shalom, and see you in Shul.